Hi, everyone. I'm Roxana Saberi.
And I'm Brooke Silva-Braga. Thanks for joining us. CBS News has learned that a Russian national requested a meeting with Donald Trump during the presidential campaign. It happened in May 2016.
That request is now at the center of the Senate Judiciary Committee's demand for more information from the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. CBS News Justice and Homeland Security correspondent Jeff Pegues is in Washington. Jeff, what more could you tell us?
Well, this, of course, relates to that letter that was sent out yesterday from the Senate Judiciary Committee requesting more documents from Jared Kushner and specifically asking for something related to a, quote, Russian backdoor overture and dinner invite. And so we were interested in finding out what exactly that was. And what I learned today from a source is that is something that has to do with an email that was eventually forwarded to Jared Kushner, and it came from someone connected to an NRA event in Louisville, Kentucky in May of 2016. Now here's what happened. According to this source who has seen this email, it mentioned setting up a meeting between a Russian national by the name of Alexander Torshin and Maria Butina. Now, Torshin, we know, is someone who has ties to the Kremlin and is also someone who is reported to have ties to organized crime. So Torshin and Butina wanted to set up a meeting with candidate Trump in Kentucky in May of 2016. And this is something that was an email, and it was about 5 pages, we're told, that was forwarded to top campaign officials. My source is telling me that it went to Paul Manafort. It also went to Rick Gates, and then eventually made it to Jared Kushner. Now, my source says that Kushner declined this meeting. And again, they are cooperating, they say, with the Senate Judiciary Committee, and this is something that they will turn over eventually to the Senate Judiciary Committee. But it is important because if you look at the timeline, of course, we know about the Trump Tower meeting in June of 2016. So this is an approach by Russian nationals with ties to the Kremlin in May of 2016, and that is in part why this is important. That part of this, that is what's important, and also the fact that the Senate Judiciary Committee wants to know what was communicated and why Jared Kushner did not reveal this earlier and turn that information over to the Senate Judiciary, which is, of course, investigating this as well.
All that said, as you point out, it appears the meeting was turned down. So why are they so interested in this overture that seems to have been rebuffed?
Well, that's a good question. You know, they want as much detail in terms of documents as they can get. But the other aspect of this is, was there someone else with the campaign who met with these two Russian nationals? So that is a question that's out there as well. But you're right. Jared Kushner, according to our source, turned down this meeting. And Brooke, what is also important about this meeting is that we were told that the two people who were interested in setting up this meeting with then candidate Trump eventually wanted to set up a meeting between candidate Trump and Vladimir Putin. So this is all information that investigators want. They were obviously made aware of this email chain from someone else who may be under scrutiny. And so they have been wondering, why didn't Jared Kushner and his attorney turn over that email as well?
Jeff Pegues.